Hey, history buffs. Welcome back to another deep dive into the annals of history. Ever wondered about the real Dracula? The man behind the myth? Well, brace yourselves because the truth is more chilling than fiction. The real story is filled with blood, power, and a legacy that has haunted history for centuries. Today we're unmasking the true Dracula Vlad the Impaler, a figure whose name alone evokes fear and fascination. So who was Vlad the Impaler? What made him one of the most notorious figures in history? Born in 1431 in what's now known as Transylvania, Vlad III was the Prince of Wallachia, a region in modern-day Romania. His life was marked by constant battles for power and survival. Unlike the fictional vampire Count Dracula, Vlad was a real person with a brutal reputation. His methods of maintaining power were as ruthless as they were effective. The infamous moniker, Vlad the Impaler, comes from his favorite method of punishment, impaling his enemies on large stakes. This gruesome technique was meant to instill fear and assert dominance. Not exactly your friendly neighborhood prince, right? His reign was a dark chapter in the history of Wallachia. Now let's clear up a common misconception. The Dracula of Bram Stoker's novel and the historical Vlad III are often conflated, but they are quite different. While Bram Stoker's Dracula is set in Transylvania, Vlad III had little to do with the place. His real-life exploits were centered in Wallachia. According to Florin Curta, a medieval history professor at the University of Florida, Vlad didn't own anything in Transylvania. His influence was primarily in Wallachia. In fact, he never even set foot in the famous Bran Castle, often dubbed Dracula's Castle. This castle has become a symbol of the Dracula legend, but its connection to Vlad is tenuous at best. Bran Castle, with its ominous presence in the mountains, might look like Dracula's lair, but Vlad III never lived there. It's a place of myth rather than historical fact. It's a modern tourist attraction, not a historical residence. Visitors flock here, drawn by the legend rather than the reality. Vlad's father, Vlad II, did have a house in Sighisoara, Transylvania, but it's uncertain if Vlad III was born there. The exact birthplace of Vlad III remains a topic of debate among historians. Florin Curta suggests he might have been born in Targovista, the royal seat of Wallachia at the time. This city was a center of power and intrigue during Vlad's era, so why did Stoker choose Vlad as his inspiration? It's simple, the name. The name Dracula carries a weight of history and mystery. Vlad III was a member of the Order of the Dragon, or Dracul in Romanian. This chivalric order was dedicated to defending Christianity in Eastern Europe. His son, Vlad, took the name Dracula, meaning son of the dragon. This name, with its ominous connotations, was perfect for a character of dark legend, a name fit for a vampire king, don't you think? The legacy of the name Dracula has transcended history, becoming a symbol of the macabre. Despite the name and a penchant for gruesome violence, Vlad the Impaler and Count Dracula share little else. The real Vlad was a man of his time, driven by the brutal politics of the 15th century. While Stoker's Dracula is a creature of the night, Vlad was a ruthless but very human ruler. His actions were grounded in the harsh realities of medieval power struggles. His bloody legacy was more about political power and less about supernatural terror. Vlad's reign was marked by constant warfare and a relentless quest for control. So next time you hear Dracula, remember, the real story is about a 15th century prince who took brutality to a whole new level. His life and actions have left an indelible mark on history. If you want to dive deeper into history's dark corners, hit like and subscribe. There's always more to uncover in the shadows of the past. Until next time, keep exploring the past. There's always another story waiting to be told.